New member here, Tony Janitis. I'm not a big buyer of new vinyl. I prefer my vinyl old and cheap. But this Christmas, a lot of people gave me gift certificates to record stores in the Boston area. So this is some of the new stuff I purchased. And anyway, the new Bell and Sebastian EP, one of three. If you like your pop and folk music, melodic, and anyway, you know who they are. Good stuff. Honey Limited. They were on Lee Hazelwood's label. Beautiful sunshine pop. Great quality with the complete story and all kinds of goodies in there. Anthology of Surf Archives is starting to repress rare surf soundtracks from rare surf movies, obviously. Glass Love, not very good but interesting. And another surf anthology for a film called Litmus, much better. This is one of my favorite listens of the year. It's some sort of hip-hop, easy listening, wonderful recording quality, the kind of thing you'd want to show off a system with. Yeah, it was recorded digitally, but I don't care. It just sounds beautiful. Comes with a comic book. It's on beautiful colored vinyl. Highly recommend it if you see it anywhere. If you like garage music, this is a 2-album collection from an unheard of group. They actually put one single out in the 60s, and the rest, they're not demos, they're fully formed songs. Chock full of good stuff. Highly recommended. The Troys. New issue on Light in the Attic record label. The City is Carole King's rock and roll group that she started after her Brill building years. Anyway, haven't listened to it yet, but I've wanted to for years. Very soon. Oh, Aerie sings Cole Porter. I'm a big Cole Porter fan. This album is not very good, unfortunately. Doesn't bring anything new to the Cole Porter collection. Disappointing. The new reissue of an album that I actually have worn out over the years, X-Ray Specs. Sounds fantastic as always. Billy Childish. If you know who he is, great. If you collect him, I'm sorry, because this guy has put out more records than any other artist in the history of records, I think. You just can't keep up with him. But great lo-fi garage sound. This is a tribute to Nico, the vocalist for the Velvet Underground, and who made her own unusual albums with John Cale. They're not Nico songs, it's a tribute to Nico with Patti Smith. Pretty strange. Everybody knows Dave Allen. Lots of surf instrumentals and that kind of thing. I've been wanting this for a long time. The Sonics box set came out for Record Store Day a couple years ago. I just found a cheap copy of it, so I had to have it. If you like fuzz tone, and if you like an album where you cannot understand one single word that's being sung, this is incredible stuff. Perfect for a road trip. Highly recommended. Ryan Adams, I don't know who the hell he is, but I found these albums at a great price. I'll give him a listen. Another Ryan Adams. No clue who he is, but time to find out. The Baroques, Dutch band. Had a couple of their singles, and this is the cheapest way to get into the whole 1960s output. Florian Monday, Nutty Rockabilly. The Cedars were a group from Lebanon that actually went to EMI Studios to record an album's worth of material, and beautiful Badfinger style pop with some Middle Eastern instrumentals thrown in. Great stuff. Another Dutch group, usually called Row DS. All their 60s material gathered together in a nice double album. Highly recommended. It's interesting that we're starting to see some more vinyl bootlegs coming out, and this is all of the pre-Velvet Underground material that Lou recorded. There's some cool stuff on here that I'd never heard before. Highly recommended. You need this. Yeah, and speaking of bootlegs, new vinyl bootlegs, this is a limited edition of 100 albums. It's a Jonathan Richman boot of a cassette tape he made for a prospective girlfriend. You can hear the whole thing on YouTube, but here it is on vinyl form. You know, I had to have it. If you like alternative Broadway, if you enjoyed Book of Mormon, you might give this a listen. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. It's also a fantastic movie. Yeah, good modern show tunes. Yeah, good stuff. New reissue of the Adverts, Cast of Thousands. I never had the original album, so when I had a chance to pick this up last month, yeah, had to add that to the collection. And finally, of all the strange things, is Walt Disney is getting back into the vinyl game, and they reissued a box set of every song on the Silly Symphony animated cartoons from the 30s and 40s. 16 discs of beautiful Disney stuff. So anyway, well, it's been a good Christmas, and have a great one, y'all.